Welcome back to Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast. I'm your host, Cassius Clee, and we are back in the studios of Industry City, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Ponix, what's up, bro?
It's good. Zoo.
You gonna talk about the Lakers and LeBron?
Yeah.
You sure?
LeBron James.
We need your input, man.
I'll try.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Come on.
Real input. Don't come with that
Come on, man.
LeBron stuff, man, like you usually do.
I know you work for Clutch Sports, but come on, my brother. Brother, what's up, man?
I hear, man.
Realness.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, smash all the buttons one time.
Big Chris, he's not hyping anymore.
Yeah. I was waiting for the hype one.
He toned it down.
Chill.
Try it again. Let's do it
The
over.
next one.
Yo,
Big Chris.
what's good?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there.
Dirk Dash.
Peace, brother.
Big Joe.
Peace.
We have to talk about this topic. First of all, the Lakers sold for $10 billion.
$10 billion.
A family-operated business
Yes.
since 1979 for $10 billion, bro.
Bought them for $67.5 million.
Back in the 70s?
Back in 79, yeah. And that included the Lakers and the Kings.
Yeah. 210. That's right.
Yes. I heard the Staples Center is not in this deal, though.
Oh, no?
No. Well, what they call it now?
No,
I'm sorry. Crypto
Crypto Arena, yeah.
Yes, it's not in the deal.
Really?
Nope.
That's staying with Bus and them? Do
No.
they own that? They don't even own that?
Nope. But I don't think this is going to change anything as far as
No.
the team structure and LeBron.
No.
Nothing's going to happen, right?
Not immediately, because I believe for now, Genie's still going to be running operations pretty much for the foreseeable future, they said.
Yeah, they
You
even
sure that's
like
not
cap
like
it.
So he's
It's not a
good.
ghost job, shadow job?
I mean, dude that bought it, he was already a minority owner. And they said that part of him coming on when he was one of the minority owners, I think he owned like 26%. But part of the deal was that he would have first refusal if the Buses ever decided to sell majority stake. So
He also owns the Dodgers.
yeah, and the Sparks.
So hold on. Who's this guy?
Says I think it's real estate he got his money in. I think. It's not real estate.
It's like he's a hedge fund guy.
Oh, hedge fund.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Oh,
like
so he's like the dude that owned the Clippers.
I think they said his
No,
company,
not Clippers,
his company
the
has
Mets.
his company has $325 billion in assets. Yeah. So, but they
He
said,
pays no taxes.
and he's a business partner of Magic Johnson.
Yes.
So they said he's like he takes care of the franchise. Like with the Dodgers, they said when he came in, he was not afraid to spend that money and get the right people in place. So that's what they're expecting. They said Magic said expect good things to come to the Lakers with this dude, that he's going to take care of them. So
They gonna pay LeBron? They gonna pay him?
That's a good business decision. You got to pay him.
You remember you talking about pay cuts?
Yeah.
Now, what if LeBron took a pay cut to play with another team?
Let him go. Let him fucking go.
No.
Bye-bye.
I'm not
He said
about
that a
going.
pay cut?
Huh?
That's not really a pay cut, though. If LeBron left the Lakers and played for...
Nah,
No,
he can't get that.
because
League
they
minimum.
ain't he expecting to get more money, like what, 55, 57 million this year?
Something like that.
So it's not a pay cut. But yo, let his ass go. Fuck it. But I'm hoping
Okay.
with this new ownership, right, that LeBron doesn't want to play with the Lakers and he go on another team. That's what I'm hoping.
He's going to go to OKC.
What about his son?
He can take his son with him. it's a package deal, kid. Like, it's a package deal. Go with your pops,
Hell, man,
kid.
Bronny got nothing to do with
I'm
this.
just saying it's a package deal. You think Bronny gonna stay on the Lakers and his pops go to some other team?
He can't go to teams Pop's go to every team, bro.
Why not? That's why he's in the league in the first place. They be with his pops.
That'd be ridiculous, son.
Him in the lead is fucking ridiculous.
Well, yes, but
Yeah.
now we're
All
talking
right,
about if LeBron goes to another team, taking the son with him.
Yeah,
he
go with your pops,
And he
Bronny.
got to start.
My pops ain't starting. I ain't starting. If I ain't
yo.
starting, my pops ain't starting.
I'm gonna get to this, but this ring culture thing, right? It started. Stephen A. Smith said that if Giannis doesn't win another ring, it's gonna
Is
Diminished-
underachieve.
Yeah.
his career is gonna be considered underachieving.
Yeah.
You agree with that, Pete?
Hell no. I don't know.
What did he? Like, when did this come up? Why did he say that?
Who knows, bro? I don't know why the sports takes are what they are, bro. I could not answer that. I don't know.
So hold on. What's the goal here? Like 2-3 rings and then you're not like he's trying to win the rings, dog.
Absolutely.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to win them shit.
He accomplished what SGA did just now by getting these mid-market or lesser market teams a chip.
Yeah.
With no additives, really. Nothing crazy. No team jumping. You know what I'm saying? It always take luck. You know, somebody that you have a problem with during the season may not make it there at the end. So that's what happens, man.
What you watching with shit like that, bro, is exactly why people leave teams. You want to talk about market, you want to talk about team, you want to talk about this is why people leave teams, bro. Because now, Giannis is an underachiever. But then the same guy's going to give me a top 5 point guards in NBA history and Chris Paul is in the top 5. What did Chris Paul win? That's not an underachiever? Bro, it don't make sense, bro. Niggas be on TV just saying stuff. And then hoping it catch some type of, like, it's controversial in some way. Bro, what are you talking about?
I agree with you. What are you what's going on right now? Because a lot of things.
A lot of stuff is fishy.
I don't even know why we talking about Giannis anyway. You see what I'm saying? It goes back to what I was talking about. I don't give a fuck about the finals because they don't. The people on TV that's supposed to be talking about the finals, he's sitting here responding to John Morant. Right. He's talking about the city of Memphis. We're not even talking about sports anymore.
Is that why John Morant got mad?
Bro, your man pulled up statistics on how Memphis is one of the dangerous cities. I didn't know that's what I was watching on TV. Yes.
Why?
Dangerous cities, crime-wise?
Yes.
He did the first 48 episodes.
I swear to God, he did it.
I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying that's
why
crazy.
so lost.
How though? Like, how did he interject that into?
Because he's basic.
Is he trying to rationale like
why people don't want to be
behavior, the way that why people might not want to come to Memphis, and this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So now when you get on TV, right? And you talking about what's happening to the Memphis Grizzlies. You are. You're not helping.
I think they should trade Ja anyway.
You're not helping any case. Because guess what they'll do? Giannis will drop a triple-double, right? All year they'll talk about Giannis need help. And then in the offseason, forget about Milwaukee. It's not even a destination. Why? Because you want to talk about big markets. The agenda is there too, bro. We still talking about the Lakers. We're still talking about this. And you guys don't want teams to be competitive. You guys want the same teams to be competitive.
Well, this is what it is. Lakers, Cowboys, Dodgers. That's it.
You talk about them, whether they win or lose.
They lead every show, no matter what's happening. Lakers, Cowboys. Cowboys don't do anything.
Cowboys ain't won nothing in what,
and they
30
just bring
years?
them up.
Yeah. They bring them up and predicting they're gonna win.
Word.
They bring them up predicting they're gonna lose. They bring them up with they need help. Yeah, they bring them with every fucking situation.
So the same thing is going on with the Lakers right now. Denver wins the NBA Finals. 2 days later, we talking about what LeBron got to do to win the championship. Shit's ridiculous, bro.
That's because, like you said, that's because those are the large markets. You're talking about organizations that have millions of fans, not just within their city, but across the country, across the world. They're the ones, they're selling Laker hats and Cowboy hats in fucking Japan and all over the place. So that's what they believe they have to talk about in order to keep the audience.
But let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask. It's for the room. Let's say you're a part of a franchise, right? Homegrown, right?
Mm-hmm.
You decided that you want to be on this team for the rest of your career. You're in your prime, right?
Mm-hmm.
The criticism
Now, wait,
on
hold
TV.
on. Are we talking about a small market team or are we talking
Talking
about
about
a
any
big
team. I'm
market
talking
team?
about any team.
Okay.
It can be any team.
All right.
You now do what? You put your best foot forward as an athlete to play, right?
Right.
Whether win or lose, you get criticism. You decided to be that. I'm not going to sit here and care about that. I'm not going to even give the athlete that. But then, moving forward, you start to gain some success. But you still fall short. What the media going to do?
They're going to find something to talk about.
You feel me?
They're gonna
Yeah.
keep saying.
But that-
names
but-
So
and stuff.
listen. So now, it starts to make you look like,
You ain't trying.
no, that's exactly what's going to be told. Oh, he's not doing enough, and blah, blah, right?
Yeah.
And in reality, my job is to do what? Play the sport to the best of my ability. But when you hear the chirping about that on TV, are you not going to start looking at the higher ups like, yo, what the fuck are you guys got me? Because y'all are part of it too now.
In terms of what? In terms of what,
they-
giving you the pieces to win.
In terms of what are we doing here? How are we maximizing winning so I can hear these guys go silent? Because they're not going to stop. Right?
So you think players are motivated by these?
No. Well,
Prognosticators?
I'm saying this. I think athletes, celebrity, and anybody in the social sphere, I think they're some of the most insecure people in the world.
Yeah,
right?
I believe you.
And
Facts.
their greatness, usually they don't hear any praise as loud as they hear the criticism. So what I'm saying is, when those criticisms start to get more loud, and because of what's going on, it starts to make you look outside of yourself like, yo, I got to do something to now grab this narrative.
I'm gonna be a point guard all of a sudden.
You feel me? I gotta now
You've been
do
a
all these
center all your
different things
life.
because I'm hearing all these different voices, and I kind of just want to. I just kind of
shut
just
them
want to do
up.
my thing.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, this is what invites the thought of, let me control my own destiny. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying, oh, don't stay with a team. But am I mad at somebody that's like, yo, I can't win here? I'm gonna start to look elsewhere. No. This is what free agency is. Why am I going to sit here and be like, all right, cool. The incompetence of the fucking franchise, they're not doing anything to make me do anything. I say that I need help. Niggas going to look at me like I'm weak. So what am I left to do? I'm supposed to just stick it out.
Free agency's
Get
different
the
though.
fuck out of
No,
here.
free agency is different. But if you ask for a trade, I think that's a cop out.
No.
In the middle of your thing.
Exactly. That's why I said free agency.
Yeah. But you have some dudes that play, and when the time comes, they average 38 a game during the season. Playoffs come, they average 15, 16.
Right.
Nah, I need help. Bro, you didn't do what the fuck you did all year. Now you need help? It's never you. So I'm going to jump ship to make my life easier so I don't get the blame for this. But dude, you are the fucking blame if you're not doing what you got paid to do and hold your average or even close to your average.
You'll always be the blame if you're the star.
Remember we was
You
talking about
always
ring
play
culture?
some type of part.
We was talking about ring culture like 2
Media
episodes
created
ago.
that.
Correct.
And I've said this before, and I'll never get mad at when people are, oh, he's ring chasing. Because y'all did that. Y'all did that. Shaq is on TV. Shaq is on TV, and one word saying niggas gotta respect Charles Barkley. And then they get into an argument. The first thing he gonna do, you don't got no rings. That's the first thing you do. They got Draymond on the show to talk
many
to Charles
rings you got,
Barkley the
Charles?
same way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
who's
y'all did
like,
it.
who's the better
Whose
player?
fault
Right?
is it?
Like who's the better player?
You get what I'm saying?
You take the Charles Barkley
Come on,
every
son.
day.
Come on, son. So now, when this is what pisses me off about the media is because then they'll turn around and then have a panel being like, I don't know how I got it. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all
But
did
why?
it.
But
And
why
it's the
players
player.
falling
Y'all
for it
did
though?
it.
Why players falling
Because
for it?
players are saying it. Ex-players that got rings are saying
Exactly.
it.
Yo, Dame Lillard should have never left Portland, bro.
He didn't want to leave. He
What?
didn't want to leave.
They didn't want
What?
to pay him.
No,
What? He should
should've-
have left Portland?
Hell, for what?
he didn't want to leave.
Damian, what
Bro,
would he do
he was
in
the
Portland?
man there, son.
But he wasn't
It's
winning.
not about
Nah.
being. You see what I'm saying?
He's the
you see
man.
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Corrupted
yeah,
by the media.
yeah.
It's not about being the man if you guys
Why
are trying
not?
to win a championship. Because now
So, yo,
you'll
hold
turn
on,
around.
hold on.
You'll turn around and look at that same play and be like, oh, he was in it for the money. We'll sit down and criticize him because he didn't do anything.
I can't say that.
That's what the media does.
He had to leave Portland, son.
No, for Dame.
Why?
No.
Why?
He had to leave. He wasn't getting no help, son.
Thank you.
That's why he left.
Help for what?
Hold
What
on.
you mean help for what?
To compete.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, he left because he needed
Yo,
help.
Dame
He wasn't
had
giving him no help.
No. Dame had them competed himself. Like Scott said, he was the fucking man. Nobody shitting on Dame, whether he was winning or not. Nobody
he
shit
was
on.
listening to the motherfuckers, bro.
Nobody
He felt
shitting
so-
on
so
him.
What help did he have?
It doesn't matter.
Bro, they was winning 50 games.
It doesn't
every year, son.
matter.
It does matter.
He was
it
crying for
doesn't.
help, son.
It does matter.
He crying for help when you heard him say he need help.
Yo,
Yeah.
so he left.
When did he say
And he
that?
still wasn't happy.
Exactly.
Huh?
He wasn't
wasn't
happy
happy?
because he
wasn't
went
happy.
somewhere
Nah.
he didn't
Yeah, he
want to
wasn't.
go.
He didn't even want to leave Portland.
He did
Bro, you
because he
can't-
wanted fucking help. And then when they give him no help, that's all he wanted.
No.
Rudy,
Wait,
be all right with you, bro.
No. Y'all misunderstanding.
Yes, I am.
He did not want to leave
We
Portland.
understand that.
He got traded. He got traded.
Because he requested it.
No, he did not request a
No, he
trade.
did.
What?
No, he did not.
Yo, all right, yeah.
No, he did not
He
request
wanted
a
out.
trade.
He wanted to go to Miami.
Whoa.
No, when they said that he's up for trade.
He demanded
He
the
wanted to go to
trade.
listen.
Yo,
He wanted to go to Miami, son.
Yo, we might have to take intermission. Yeah, he requested a trade.
Yo, bro, no,
He
he
did.
said he
And
did
then he
not want
requested-
to
Look it up, Chris,
leave.
bro.
Huh?
He requested
No,
the
he
trade.
requested a trade.
No, all right.
He requested a trade.
Okay, he requested a trade. I'm not gonna argue with y'all, but it doesn't even matter because he did not have to leave there, and he would have been fine. He'd have been fine, definitely for me. I know I don't matter.
So why he left?
I have no idea why he left.
I'm telling you why he fucking left. He left because they didn't give him no fucking
No,
help.
I'm not talking
No,
about
son.
that. Who knows why the fuck he wanted to leave?
He do. I'm just telling you.
No,
he left because they didn't give him no fucking help.
He just don't
All
like
right.
the answer.
Nah,
He
listen.
just don't like the answer.
Yeah, this
No,
man,
it's not
this
the
man was
answer.
killing it, bro.
He was, but they wouldn't give him no fucking help.
All right, here we go.
How much help you
It
want,
said,
bro?
yes, Damian Lillard officially requested a trade from the Portland Trailblazers on July 1st, 2023,
When they put
after
him
spending
up.
11 seasons with the franchise. It says Lillard's stated goal was to leave Portland and pursue contention elsewhere, with the Miami Heat listed as his preferred
Yes.
destination. The request sparked a messy sequence of negotiations and strained relationships between Lillard, his agent, and Blazers GM Joe Cronin.
Yo, these
And
things
that-
never work, son.
And that's what it. Cause how long they were putting Dame up for trade option?
They wasn't putting him up. He wasn't up for
You're not
trade.
disputing that he didn't want
They
to leave,
wanted him
son.
to be a mentor to Scoot
Okay, hold on.
Henderson.
It says there was even a moment when Lillard said he'd rescind the request and stay with Portland if the Heat deal wasn't feasible. But Cronin rejected the idea and reportedly telling him there was no coming back.
After he requested the trade,
Right.
100%. 100%. I don't want a shorty. That was like, I want to be single. And then come back to me talk about, it's nasty.
Oh, nah, you gotta take him back, man.
You stuck
gotta
out there.
take
You
him
stuck
back.
out there. What you talking about?
My question to you is, why these dudes fall for this, though?
That's what I'm saying, yo. He could have stayed there and rocked out, yo.
Kevin Love. For what, bro? We don't even
No, he
talk
went
about
with Cleveland.
Kevin Love.
But he
went
went
with
with
Cleveland.
When he went to
He
Cleveland?
went to Cleveland?
Yeah, he went with Cleveland.
Because he went to Cleveland to compete for a championship.
And he was on
And
Miami,
we
too.
don't even talk about him. He was in Minnesota,
Yeah.
21-10. He was the man. All-star.
Yo.
He was
He
on the
knows
way to be a
win
Hall
the
of
title.
Famer.
I
For
see.
what?
I see the clear disconnect here.
There we go.
There's a clear disconnect here. Y'all talking about y'all opinions. I'm talking about if we are watching these players, yes, they might be killing it in their market. If what they want is a championship ring and they want to be in the best position to do that, that's why they left. I don't think that that's a hard concept. I think
It's
y'all
not
want
hard.
them to sit here and be like,
No, no.
I want to stay on this
No,
team.
we're not-
forever.
we're not
Because y'all got
questioning the
Kobe to do
concept.
that. And y'all got Magic. Yo,
That is
that's
not- that's
the
why.
concept.
That
That's
is what- that is-
why.
that is probably
exactly. That's all it is. That's what it is.
But
That's why Chris is silent right now. I'm
gonna tell you right
He
now,
got
though.
nothing to say.
No.
Because guess what?
I'll tell you right now. This is my personality, though, bro. I don't want to fucking ride with somebody else. I want to be the fucking dude, bro. If I go to your team and you're doing the work and my role is diminished, what the fuck am I going over there for, bro?
then that's short-sighted, bro.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's competition.
No, it's not. Exactly. You're killing the competition
It's
when you do that.
competition for what goal? What is your goal? Is
To
your goal
be
not to
the
win?
best. Yes. No.
Is it not to win?
No.
So I'm gonna take a
My
diminished
goal
role,
is to beat the best, so I could claim to be the best, bro.
and then that's
yeah.
never happened. What you're
do you
saying
mean?
is pretend. You have to beat the best. How? By beating a champion. Nobody's gonna give a damn if you just beat the Indiana Pacers compared to OKC next year. Nobody's gonna care. You
Bro,
beat
so-
the team that just lost to the champion. You gotta beat the champion. How are you gonna be there if your team can't even get there?
Yo, we gotta just keep trying to get
Nah,
better,
man.
bro.
Keep playing.
You can't be jumping. You can't be
can't
bailing
jump,
out,
son.
bro.
Nah.
I ain't bailing out,
Nah,
dog.
you gotta ask Prince, man.
I ain't bailing out, bro.
To me, man.
Now this ain't my argument.
yo,
This is y'all
hold on,
argument
so
here.
I ain't bailing out, bro. I'm not bailing out,
That's
bro.
short-sighted, bro.
No, before that,
Yeah,
I don't want to take a diminished role to win a championship. I just want to be the man. But then, what is the media gonna call that athlete? We're gonna call them selfish and everything under the sun.
selfish
In
for
a
staying
team
with your
sport.
squad?
We're talking about team sports. We're not talking about tennis. We're not talking about boxing. We're talking about a team
You're gonna be
sport, bro.
selfish for staying with the team that drafted you.
You're gonna
That's
be
gonna be
selfish
called
for staying-
selfish? Come on, yo. I don't know. I can't
Yo, you're
fathom
picking and
this.
choosing what to
I can't
understand.
fathom this,
you,
man.
You understand what I'm saying?
No,
That's
it
not
doesn't
what I'm
make
saying.
sense.
That is not what I'm saying.
I'm
That is
asking
not
you
what
the
I'm saying.
question.
That's
That
not what
doesn't
I'm
make
saying.
sense to me. That's what you just said.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what
a
you
piece
just
of what I'm
said, bro.
saying, making it into my statement. My statement is simple. We're talking about 30 points. You want to average 30 points, or do you want to average 22
make sense,
to a
man.
championship team on a championship roster? Would you take the hit on your average to compete for a championship?
Absolutely.
Then what are we talking about?
No.
Rich?
That's
No.
What are we talking
That's the
about?
BS
Rich?
question, bro. That's the BS question.
How is that?
That's the BS
That's
question.
what I'm saying. How you
That's
see?
not- that's-
I'm
that's
gonna.
only
I
one
just explain
question.
to you what I'm saying in this BS.
How about
question.
this?
What's BS?
Okay.
What's BS? I took a lesser role.
All right,
I don't
cool.
get as much shot.
I got a question too.
average
Then
less.
I got a question too. You rather be the man, average 30, and win the championship? 'Cause that's possible too, bro. If you just keep trying.
But it's not happening after 11 years, though. Okay.
That's
You
possible
sound,
too,
you
bro.
sound like a little PSA commercial. Keep going, man.
Yo,
Seriously, what are you talking about, bro?
Come on, man.
You know what it is? I don't think niggas respect
You
the
can
work,
really
man.
try, man.
No, I don't
You
think
really
niggas
try your
respect the
best.
work
You
anymore.
really try your best,
Nah,
bro.
I don't think niggas
Come
respect
on,
the
man.
work anymore,
It's
man.
not that.
Bro, this
It's
man
not that.
averaged 40 points. And the team was horrible, bro.
And that's exactly why he.
Right.
That's exactly why
And
he's
then
three.
And then he caught 2.
Okay.
And now he's
Because he got
now he's Kobe,
help.
bro.
And guess what? Pau Gasol was the same player that he was on the Grizzlies on the Lakers.
No.
He took a lesser role.
Absolutely.
Whoa. What?
Oh,
Lesser
okay, then
role?
I don't know. He was the best player in Memphis.
Right?
He went to a team that was Kobe Bryant's team.
Yes, he got
So you
traded.
took-
He got traded.
He
didn't.
demanded the trade.
Nah, bro.
This, what are we? I don't get it. I don't
Look
get
it up. Yo, Chris, look up
get
Paul
it.
Gasol before the Lakers, please.
All right.
He got better with the Lakers.
It's not about getting better.
They actually
He
traded
played a
him because his
different
brother
role.
came.
He played a
They actually
different-
traded Paul because his brother came.
He
Yo.
played a different role.
Yeah, we coming back. This conversation will not end. We're gonna talk about LeBron
We didn't even
James,
get
his
to the ring
culture.
chasing Paul.
Yeah, we ain't even talking about it. Coming right back.
Sportsmanlike conduct.